Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol F Ford. We will take a look at the daily time frame. Unless you live under a rock, I'm sure you're well aware that Ford had a monster day today. Not only did it got the gap and run, so huge volume, nice green candle, and want to take a look and map out some areas going into next week because very clearly this thing's got quite a bit of momentum going into next week, so it'll be interesting to see how this thing continues to play out. But yeah, just you look down here at the volume, biggest volume in, literally months upon months, maybe even years. I don't know, but looking like that. So anyways, let's get some levels mapped out. The first key level that stands out from a support standpoint is going to be that big old breakout point that happened right up here around $9.80. Now, this is just based on a foundational rule in charting, which states when levels of resistance are broken. So let's first just establish the fact that there's a track record here of this area acting as resistance. So you can see rejected the price, rejected the price, rejected the price. So there was definitely a past history of acting as resistance, but then with the price gapping above it, today that is where you would, it converted into an area of support. So 980 is going to be one of those newest areas of support. The ideal level of support, when you say, hey, Clay, what would make this chart look the absolute strongest going forward? That would be if the price can stay up there above $10.15. Now, don't get me wrong. If the price falls below $10.15, I'm not saying the entire chart is destroyed or ruined or anything like that, because there are still other areas of support down below. Taking a step back, though, and looking at this chart from more so the big picture point of view, that is where the purple line here comes into play, the very famous 50-day simple moving average, keyword being moving. As time goes on, that line is going to move itself higher and higher. So a very basic yet highly effective way to judge the health of the move, that right there being defined as the move, just watch that purple line. As long as the price stays above that line, as the line itself moves higher and higher, then the bulls are in full health, the bulls are in full control. However you can best visualize that, that is what is being represented. Again, yeah, staying above the 1015 mark or the 980 mark would be great, but from the grand scheme of it all, as long as the price is above that purple line, the bulls fully own the chart. What about levels of resistance going into next week? Initial area of resistance to keep an eye on, going to be right there at, what is that, $10.50. If the price can push up through $10.50, the next key level right up there at right around $10.85. So $10.50, $10.85, next couple hurdles that'll need to be cleared next week. All in all, though, like I said, huge movement today, big momentum going into next week. We'll see if the bulls can continue to build upon this momentum or not. One of the biggest questions I get is, hey, Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now, and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.